What's up, everybody? I'm Elsa, and today we are going to be doing a 10 to 15 minute strength series with a resistance band. If you don't have a resistance band, feel free to not use the resistance band. This workout is geared towards like postnatal people, but feel free to join if you do not fall into that category. This workout is great for literally any human being on the planet. That's a little bit of an exaggeration, but it's great for anybody. You can do the workout. Some of the cues are going to be specific towards like the pelvic floor, and some of the exercises have like added pelvic floor function, but that's totally great for literally everybody. So for this, we are going to use that resistance band, any resistance that feels good for you. Mine is on the lighter side, but test it out with whatever you have around. If your resistance band's too heavy, feel free to do less reps. If your resistance band's too light, do more reps. Do what feels good for you, right? We're working with what we have. So our first exercise is going to take place down on the ground, on a mat, on a towel, on whatever you have available to you. And it is going to be a clam. So you can do a clam with the resistance band a couple inches above your knee. Would be helpful if mine would stay up. But you're gonna put your feet, your legs are bent, so your feet are in line with your hips. You're on your side, your feet are stacked on top of each other. That head can be fully down on the mat or up just like this. And you're just opening and closing. It doesn't have to be like a full range like that, because see, that forces my pelvis to tip backwards. You wanna keep your pelvis stacked, so you're just lifting and lowering. You don't want to lean forward. So lift and lower. Ha. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. We're doing 8 of these for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and release that. Adjust the band if you need to, like I do, and then we are going to swap sides on that one. So go ahead and flip onto your other side, and we are just gonna do the same thing. So again, feet are in line with your hips. Hips are in one straight line, right? They're in that neutral position, not leaning forward, not leaning back. Just relax your neck, and then we lift and we lower. Lift and we lower. I tend to try to twist back, but try not to do that. If you have to add your hip or your hand to kind of stabilize yourself, do that. Lift and lower. Again, you don't have to like fully separate your knees. You're just going as much as you can. For 3, for 2, and 1. Release that. Right? If we're going at different paces, that's totally fine. Pause the video, catch up to the video, be ahead of me, you're totally fine. Once we have those out of the way, we're gonna do a side lying abduction. So we're in that same position. You can switch legs if you want to give this side a break. That is totally cool too, but we are actually, don't mind me, moving that band down to our ankles, yeah? So you can lay on your side again. This time your feet are out straight, in line with your hips, in line with your shoulders. Again, keeping that pelvis stable. And we lift our top leg and we lower. We lift and we lower. Under control, 8 per side. Lift, lower, breathe. I have 2 more. And 2. Release that. Go ahead and switch sides for me. Just breathe. Right, so we're on our side and we're just gonna lift and lower. Those feet are in line with your hip, line with your shoulders. Breathe. I'm the absolute worst at counting reps when I'm talking to. So yeah, we're gonna keep going. We're gonna do 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Releasing that. So I went ahead and changed out my resistance band for this next one. My last one kept slipping a lot, so went with something that hopefully won't do that. And it is that reverse lunge. If you have trouble with these or trouble balancing, you can take off the band. You can use the wall for support, a back of a couch, a table, a chair, anything like that. So what you first do is you're gonna take a step back. Your goal is to make 2 right angles with those knees. So I will show you what that looks like, and you wanna prevent your knee from going over the toe on whatever leg is in the front, right? So we're taking a step back, dropping into those 90-degree angles. My knee is pretty close to over my ankle, and I step back. You can do all on one side, like this, or you can alternate. Up to you. We're doing 16 total, so 8 per side. If you need to take a pause and adjust that band, do it. You're fine. Just breathe. Again, you can drop the band. You can go with the wall for support. That is okay. Try not to kick the furniture behind you though, like I just did. That chest stays upright regardless of if you are using something for support. Keep it going. Once you hit 16 total, so 8 per side, we're gonna stop. If you need water, take a water break, totally fine. And then we are going to go right in to tricep dips. So you need a bench or an elevated surface in order to do these. I'll show you another way though. You can keep on the band if you don't want to take it off. Like I don't want to take it off. You can take it off though if you want. It's not really going to help you or hurt you in this case. So for a tricep dip, you're coming right off the bench. Your arms are straight, locked out. Shoulders are down out of those ears. And you drop slow as you can and push yourself up. You lower under control, push yourself up. We're doing 8 of these. You're not letting your body come all the way out like that. You're keeping yourself up against the edge. If that's too easy, legs can be straight out. You go down and up just like that. If you don't have access to a chair, a bench, anything like that, you can put those legs straight out. Put those arms the same way you would there, right behind you. Your hands are facing forward, facing your feet. You just lift up and you bend your arms and push up. You bend your arms and push up like that. I haven't done those in a while. But you aren't lifting your booty and lowering it. You're just bending with your arms and pushing back up, okay? Okay. Once we do that, the options are to repeat that circuit or say, okay, that was enough for me today. I'm gonna call it for the day. Either option is totally fine. Yeah, so it's whatever feels best for your body. Once you have finished your 8 tricep dips, we're gonna restart that circuit, okay? So it seems like we'll have time to do it one more time all together. So yeah, we are starting with our clams. So band is in the right position, right above your knees, feet in line with the hips, right? Laying all the way down, and we just lift and lower. Open and close might be a better way to explain that. Not rocking back and forth with the pelvis. Only 8 of these per side. I'm gonna do 3, 2, and 1. Releasing that, flipping it on over to The other side. Again, feet in line with the hips, just like that. Then we lift and we lower. Ha. You're not rocking back and forth. Still doing 8 of these. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ha. Shake that out. Taking the band down to our ankles. Again, you can switch sides if you want. Stay on this side. Up to you, right? Everything is in one straight line. Resting that head down on the mat or on your arm. And then we lift and we lower. We lift, we lower. 8 of these. Nice and controlled. Two more. And 8. Ha. Releasing that, we are switching sides. Perfect. And then everything's in line, so we lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Ha. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release that. Perfect. Once you have finished that one, we pop up onto our feet, adjust that band so it is right above your knees, and we go into our reverse lunges. Again, use the wall for support if that's something that feels better for your body. Don't if that's not something you feel like you need right now. Can change by the day. So we step back, drop into that 90-degree hold, come up. Drop, come up. If the resistance band is too much, or if it's like distracting you, because I get it, like the noise can be distracting, having it move around can be distracting, you can take it off. Your form is more important here than that little extra challenge from a resistance band. So do what is best for you. Ha. 8 total. Again, you can slip it off. If that, slip it off, use the wall. If you wanted to do like a forward lunge instead, because that makes more sense for you stability wise, also okay. It's whatever feels best for you. I like the slight bit more like of increased challenge of a reverse lunge better, but totally up to you. I'm gonna do 4 more total, okay? Standing up nice and tall. Perfect. Let that go. We're just doing our 8 tricep dips and then we are done. If you want to keep going after this, you can keep going. I will not stop you. Perfect. So coming right up off that bench, lifting straight down, pushing up, nice and controlled. Ha! 8 of these total. Again, straight legs, also okay. Ha! 3, 2, and 1. Ha! Start to feel it with those straight arms or legs. But that is it. That is our quick little 15-ish minute circuit. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to keep going, keep going. If you've had enough in 15 minutes, you have had enough. Totally understand that. That's where I would stop too. So thank you for joining me today. I appreciate it. As always, feel free to reach out to me with any questions, anything like that. All right. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you.